Yo, what's up, everybody? It's another Friday night right here at Churchill Smoke Shop. You know what time it is. It's the latest night right here on the hill. And again, like we always tell you, maybe not doing anything, man. Come out and see us. Have a smoke with us. Like I said, leave by yourself. You can leave as a friend. As I always, got my partner in crime, my right hand man, Mr. Pete Powell, the third Powell, Mr. Preston Howell, the third.
Man, it's always good to be back with Chad on the Good Brothers podcast. We had a little snafu last week.
Ooh wee.
So we missed the call last week. But this week, in fact, this week is the first week that we had our LCA, the Provider Smoke Private Provider Cigar Club. Basically, what happens every once a month, Provider will release an exclusive cigar that we'll get here at Churchill. And this week they released two. They are limited release, so we don't have a bunch of these. So if you want one, you got to come out and get one. This week was the Fire Pig by Casada, and the other one was the Raspberry Beret. This stick was actually inspired by the song Raspberry Beret. But if you're not familiar with these two cigars, and our LCA dropped this month, take a look at this video right here.
Churchill Smoke Shop welcomes you to the LCA Privada Cigar Club limited release cigars of the month. This month's releases: Barbecue Pig, Fire Pig by Quesada. Unlike the original Barbecue Pig, Fire Pig features a Mexican San Andres wrapper with undisclosed binder and fillers, including one Peruvian leaf in the filler. Like the original, this 4.5 by 60 pig was rolled at Quesada's factory, Tabacos de Exportación, in the Dominican Republic. Release date, Friday, May 3rd. Raspberry Beret by El Titan de Bronze. Established in 1995 in Little Havana, Miami, Florida, El Titan de Bronze cigar is a beacon of handcrafted cigar excellence. Their Level 9 rollers, with backgrounds in renowned Cuban factories, craft cigars in the traditional Cuban style, including enchibado filler tubing. The factory's namesake, Antonio Maceo Grajales, the Bronze Titan, symbolizes dedication to craftsmanship. This collaboration with El Titan de Bronze, inspired by Prince's classic hit Raspberry Beret.
All right, with that being said, Chad, this week I'm smoking. This is one of the new vendors they want to carry in the shop. I've been smoking on. It's pretty decent stick.
Okay.
Black Galleria. So it's pretty decent. This is more of a mild. It's a Connecticut, so it's a mild leaf. So I'm gonna continue smoking on that. And Chad, we can get into the goings on of this. So before we get into the topics or anything, Soul City Smoke Fest, a month away.
Man, it is creeping up on us, man. June 20 to the 23rd. I'm talking about a Thursday night we at Country Square. Friday night we at Two Cigar Lounge. Shout out to JT Thomas. One of our friends. Saturday we at Downtown Cigar Company for the day party 47, and ending with the culmination of everybody's favorite, the Good Buzz Committee tailgate right here at Churchill Smoke Shop outside from 11 a.m. until bring everything. Extra draws, a bra, t-shirts.
We have a good time. We do have a good time, and you can enjoy some of the other shops here. This week I'm smoking a little Apothic, Apothic Pinot Noir. Decided to drink a little wine. I know Chad's smoking that lot. Drinking that Elijah Craig.
Woo!
That do me bad sometimes. That's why.
Hey, man, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating.
I had to drink the wine this week. But Chad, congratulations to the new Jackson State basketball coach.
Oh yeah, Margaret Richards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So does she have a history at Jackson State?
She does not, but she has a history in the SWAC though.
Okay. And shout out to Tamika Reed. And
for sure.
Prompt to her. Brought her whole staff with her.
Man, Lord did his best. Lord did his best.
Yeah, when I saw that picture today, they said, "Hey, she took her whole staff with her." I was like, "Man, that's live. That's all right." They all got raises. Yeah. They all doing pretty good. That's pretty good.
Operating budget higher, recruiting budget higher. Yeah. Man, shout out to Coach Reed, bro. Look, Coach Reed. Again, we thank you. You a Jackson native, but hey, you talking about elevated? You elevated the right way.
Right. And she did that. I'm happy for her. That was a good thing. But Chad, this week we had a lot going on the social media front with Coach Prime in Colorado. We have a relationship there because some of our good people, some of the good brothers up there working in Colorado with Coach Prime, and we got a chance to know him and his program when he was here at Jackson State.
You're losing some guys to the portal. What are you looking forward to reestablish? What position groups are you hunting in the transfer portal?
I wish you guys do a little more homework when you start talking about the portal and understand what we're losing. What are we losing? I got time today. What are we losing?
Potential starters.
Potential.
Depth.
Where?
Tight end, running back.
You haven't been watching practice, huh? Amen. We good. We're good. I trust the recruiting team. I trust our coaches. And please have some faith in me. We good.
So what's your take? You know, we've been talking about it, you know, all week. So what's your take on what's going on now with the social media hubbub?
Well, again, you know, when you create narratives and then that narrative's been dispelled and you take the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to so-called change that narrative.
Earl's gonna see that.
But also, is when the narrative doesn't fit you, there's a problem. And again, that's just me on the outside being a therapist. So, you know, it's a very, I'm gonna say, nasty situation that could have been avoided because it's all about basically who got the biggest nuts.
Pretty much. But you know, I do believe, you know, I mentioned it to you. I think this is what college football is now. You know, I think, you know, there was that hit, the piece in the Atlantic was a hit piece. There's no doubt about it. Because the reality is, you went and talked to a bunch of players that never played for him. That doesn't make any sense. You talk about players that, you know, in a program before he got there, that, you know, that was just a hit piece. So I'm not going to get into all that. But one thing I do want to get into, I know a lot of people making a big deal of people getting in the portal in Colorado. But like I told you, LSU had 14 guys in the portal and it got more expected to jump in. But we don't hear about that. You know?
But the difference is because of what the head coach is doing compared to what he's not doing.
Right. I agree with you on that. But I think that's just where college football is right now.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Everybody so-called has a voice, but, you know, what are you using your voice for? That is me.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta do something. You gotta DJ 50-50.
DJ Maga.
Yeah. What they say about your boy shitting on himself in court? I know you heard it. I know you saw it or heard about it.
No, I haven't. What happened?
No, bro, come on, man. Look it up. I'm not gonna get I don't give that much airtime. I ain't gonna give that much airtime.
I mean, so I hope you talking about my boy Trump.
Yeah, it was. He shitted on himself in court. but look, we were talking about Coach Prime and what's going on in Colorado. What's your take?
Man, Prime only works for one person. That's his son. He send the rest of the players.
But you know, my take is this is what college football is now. I mean, either you're gonna get in it or you gonna play the standard. You know, and for a program like Colorado, they go by that old Barnum and Bailey theory. There's no such thing as bad press. I mean, they still in the off season, they're still the talk of college football.
Right.
You know, so I mean that doesn't do nothing but elevate, you know, them as a whole and as a program. So yeah, that you know.
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't. Because sometimes some press, our press ain't good press. But of course he like true. You know, of course he like being, you know, the bad guy, the villain, you know, that's fine too. But at the same time, you know, now you got people, you know, saying, hey, this might not be for me.
Well, that's true. I mean, I think his program is not going to be for everybody anyway. I mean, the dude got NFL coaches there. And I don't know if you've been watching their practices. That ain't going to be for everybody. Yeah, they ain't going to be for everybody. Especially like the Sap out there, that ain't for everybody.
I mean, look, hell, when I played with Jackson State, I practiced one for everybody. We had D1 transfers, and Quit. Let me say it again. They quit.
Yeah, you come from strong stuff. You from the generation where we came from stuff like that.
Exactly.
This generation is so fucking soft. It ain't even funny. See, we grew up playing a whole bunch of different sports.
Right.
These kids now, they specialize. They're pampered. They're treated like they can't do no wrong, and they don't get taught. They're not getting trained. I mean,
right.
I can look at the NBA playoffs right now. That's why European players are taking over.
Right.
Because they are taught fundamentals from the beginning. These guys aren't taught fundamentals. They out there now. The athletes are bigger, faster, stronger. Yes. And
the new face of the league is Anthony Edwards. Salute Anthony Edwards.
By far.
Salute Anthony Edwards, man. Real talk.
St. Gidges, Alabama.
Now,
St. Gidges, Alabama. MVP of the league.
He might get MVP, but I know Jokic. I mean, Luka probably gonna get MVP. But that being they gotta win a little bit more.
Right, exactly.
Hold up, he was number one in the West. What you mean he had to win a little more? He's number one in the West.
He's number one in the West from Oklahoma City, and nobody watched them play.
Exactly, they don't have no numbers.
Hold up, and average 30.
Huh?
The Pelicans had better numbers than they did.
Yeah, but nobody's talking about it because he played Oklahoma.
Right.
Until they get some games on TV, where people can actually see his because he's talented as hell. I'm with you. He's talented as hell.
But every time Ant-Man played against Ant-Man, almost scored 20 points. He's like, this dude can't do nothing wrong. He was just complaining about.
Oh.
No, he ain't hurt.
Yeah, he all right. Yeah.
But yeah, I think Say the face.
Huh?
I think Say is one of the faces. I think Say is one of the faces.
I think he is, but I do believe that Anthony Davis, Ant-Man has a chance. Anthony Edwards, he got a chance to be special.
Oh yeah,
it's truly up to him. It's up to him how special he gonna be. Because he got a chance to be really special.
But did you hear Carmelo Anthony talking that noise against him, talking about this and this? Like Carmelo, you got no defense. You can't do nothing with Anthony Edwards. You can't stop him from doing nothing.
And look, I don't think you remember Melo in his prime.
I do.
Yeah,
and he still didn't have no defense.
Yeah, Melo was a bucket, always.
That's how he was, but no defense.
Well,
no, it'll be a good thing to watch. I'm hoping the Clippers pull this game off. But we talked a little bit about prime. But what do y'all think about Darvin Ham getting fired from the Lakers?
Sure enough, the Lakers lose, and it's immediately Darvin Ham is the reason. Well, you know how this works, right? There's a reason the Sixers, the Bucks, and the Lakers have megastars in this league, and they're running through coaches. Each have had 3 and 6 years because the megastars complain to their agent leaks to willing media. Coaches lost the locker room. I've been saying this about Darvin Ham. The fact that they led the Nuggets 70% of the time, and Denver's easily the best team in the league, is amazing. Rui no-showed a couple games. D'Lo no-showed. Reeves is being asked on some nights offensively to be the number 2. I mean, Frank Vogel won a title in the bubble. Every other old team went man overboard, except the Lakers. Vogel galvanized them. They won a title. He got the back-to-back Eastern Conference championships with an Indiana roster that was Roy Hibbert, Paul George, and lawn chairs. Give me a break. Mike Malone in Denver. You know how long it took Mike Malone in Denver? The Nuggets missed the playoffs his first 3 years. Following that, there were 4 years of, Jokic can't win in the postseason.
First of all, did y'all hear what Darvin Ham said?
No, I hear what he said. What did he say?
Oh, LeBron make the roster. You got Anthony Davis, man, you gotta watch it. You gotta see. I'm gonna see the links. And he was.
But he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying.
I have Davin that was comments here because I want to see that because I thought it's everybody fought with LeBron, man. That at some point.
Crazy.
You've been here and sit and buy. You finna buy a draft pick for your son.
Yeah, at some point, man, everybody gotta tell the truth. There's no GOAT conversation. There's no GOAT debate. There isn't one. I mean, I the word they manufactured that at ESPN to drum up support and drum up conversation, but there is no GOAT debate. It's Jordan. Pure and simple. The difference between the two is too great. Too great.
So now
I'm like
again,
Charles. What?
No, go ahead. You like Charles Barkley?
I'm like Charles Barkley. The goddamn team they put together was garbage. I never thought they were gonna win no damn championship.
I agree with that.
And in my mind, they have never won no goddamn championship because that shit in the bubble don't count.
Right. So like I said, my thing is again, he basically buying a draft pick based on what he's done. I mean, I believe in loyalty, but come on, dog, like for real.
Man, look. Darvin Ham, I mean, this is his first coaching gig too. I thought he did a decent job. And
won the mid-season play-in championship thing.
Exactly.
But all of a sudden now you can't coach.
Because he's not catering to you. You know what I'm saying? He's been a coach. So you mad at him being a coach.
Right.
Because LeBron said something.
Man, please. Yeah, that's bogus, man. That's bogus. You shouldn't. Nah, man. They didn't get a man 3 years. I mean, and then you relied on Anthony Davis. They call me Mr. Glass. I like Henry Martin said, man, this motherfucker in a playoff game, you fighting for your life. He take a small lick and roll over on his belly. Come on, man. Do that. He roll over on his belly. You gotta play through that, man. This is the playoffs. This is you try not to get eliminated.
Exactly.
Yeah. You see, I want people to tell me he's a champion because he's far from that. Nowhere near champion. Moving on from the NBA, we had the NFL draft last week.
Talk about Atlanta.
Huh?
Talk about Atlanta.
This genuinely may be the worst week in Atlanta Falcons history. And yes, I'm talking worse than 28-3. We know what happened with the entire draft, right? No one expected this. They drafted a 24-year-old quarterback with injury history right after signing a quarterback coming off a torn Achilles to a $180 million contract. I mean, the pick was so shocking. The owner was absolutely giving the GM the business. I mean, giving him the business. And then what happened today is just the cherry on top, man. They posted a picture of Michael Penix Jr., right? Their new first-round quarterback. Except they didn't double-check their work, man. Not only is the entire fan base mad that they drafted this man, they posted this with Ness. I mean, this is the official account. This is never going to be lived down. Anytime this man has a bad throw, anytime this man has a bad game, whenever the Falcons lose, this will be put across everything. I don't even see people talking about how good Michael Penix Jr. is because he's good. All I see is people talking about the Falcons having another quarterback left-handed named Michael. Just crazy, man. Just a bad time for the franchise.
I don't get it. I don't get why they draft Michael Penix.
I get it.
That's a good draft pick. I get it.
First of all, Kirk Cousins injury prone.
Right.
You get that man $180 million, whatever how much it was.
That's what I'm
talking about. So you're talking about 2 years really left. One good hit, he gone. So there's no better opportunity to draft a future franchise quarterback than right now. He's got one than Michael Penix.
I give you that.
What I saw when they drafted Michael Vick, right? They had a quarterback back then when they drafted Michael Vick. The quarterback they drafted Michael Vick under, he was 35. So is the quarterback they got now, Cousins 35. So to me, they needed Michael Penix. Like Chad just said, right? Cousins might get hurt at the end of the term.
Okay, so let's say both of y'all are right. If you believe that, Why you sign them to $100 million guaranteed? Why you do that?
Based on last season.
But see, but you gotta commit to them then, because see, here's what you're gonna have. You're gonna have Penix on the bench and Cousins playing. Either way, when one of them are on the bench, they eat up a bunch of your cap.
Because Kirk Cousins gonna break his toe.
But even if that happens, they still eating up your cap.
And Chad, I can't lie, Chad. Houston is looking real good.
I appreciate that. Now we didn't really address our needs in the draft, but we did it good in the offseason. But what I'm looking forward to is, especially when they get cut in preseason. The league talking about cutting down the preseason games, adding one game regular season for 18 regular season games. And I'm down with it because we can find somebody that's a real good core veteran, especially and fill a need at the same time. It's all good. And that's the team. What are teams going to now?
So let me ask you this: Do you think with them cutting that preseason game down, will they have enough time to gel? Because they got to gel. He's gonna have to get a rhythm with these new guys.
Well, how many preseason games have been?
Huh?
How many preseason games does it be? 4?
3.
5?
It's 3.
It's 3 right? Now, probably.
Yeah, it's 3.
But it was more than 8.
Yeah. So, I think it was like 4, but it's 3 now. But I wonder if they're gonna have enough time to gel. Because CJ just going into the second year. And they always say that second year slump.
They've already been throwing with each other. They've already been throwing with each other.
So
and see, that 1 year deal, we're gonna shop himself.
What do y'all think about Chicago Bears ex-quarterback playing kick return on the Steelers team?
Doing what?
They got him on kick return. Just the field playing kick return. Yeah.
It'll work.
No, I don't believe that.
It'll work.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I believe he's out there playing around. I don't believe they're gonna have him on kick return. No way.
He's gonna be just like Cordell Stewart.
No. They're not gonna do that. Now they might do some packages like Cordell Stewart, which I would do it. But he ain't gonna be in no kick return. No.
They what they saying?
They ain't gonna do that. That's their future. They ain't gonna mess around with that. I mean, you got Russell Wilson for that veteran league minimum. So that's a 1 year deal. Yep. So you ain't for to jeopardize your future, and he's their future. Now, see that deal, I understand. You got Russell on a veteran minimum, and you got Fields coming off his rookie deal. You pay Fields, Russell moves on after this year. See, my thing when y'all talk about Atlanta, if Atlanta thought like y'all thinking, you don't give Kirk Cousins $180 million.
I agree.
That's too much money sitting on your bench.
Atlanta messed up.
No, they did not.
To me, they messed up when they signed Kirk Cousins.
I agree with that. Now, Eric,
you can't sign
as Republican as you are, I agree with that.
I mean, if you wanted Penix, you don't give him that kind of money. If you wanted a quarterback, period, you don't give him that kind of money.
But I'm gonna tell you something, though, Chris. If Atlanta would never took him, New Orleans would have picked him up.
Yeah, we would have took him up. See, here's the thing. But we're in a different situation. Carr is at the 3rd year. His money's going down. We can eat that and let him go. See, you talking about $100 million guarantee on Cousins, who hasn't even played it down for you yet.
I don't know why they did this.
Well, then you saw his agent and all them. They were upset. So obviously they made some commitments that, hey, we're trying to win right now. Well, you're trying to win right now. You took your first round draft pick. Look, first round draft pick's supposed to play.
Yeah.
The only first round draft picks that don't play a quarterback. But your first round, but somebody in the top 10, they're supposed to be on the field opening day.
Yep. Probably on the field opening day. I agree with that.
They're supposed to be on the field opening day. A top 10 pick, you're supposed to be on the field opening day.
I agree with you.
So that the issue to my issue, and you know I don't like Atlanta, so so but my issue is this only just a sports take. If you felt that way, why spend that money on Cousins?
Because of potential. That's all. And like I tell people, being in mental health, you gotta stop dealing with potential and deal with the actuality of a person.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. I really think Chicago missed up trading Justin Fields. All they need was the offensive line.
Well, what's going to be unfair? What's going to be unfair is Chicago's going to win next year, unless Williams is not as good as we think he is. Because they gave him a bunch of weapons, and they gave him an offensive line.
But look, check this out. You got Detroit Lions, you got Minnesota, you got Chicago, you got the Packers. Neither one of them teams are slowing down.
Minnesota taking a big step back. Kirk Cousins not there.
They drafted the quarterback though.
Yeah, but
who's to say that he's not gonna bloom?
Ain't no way a rookie quarterback coming to that division and dominated more than Chicago can.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What you looking at right now?
Too. He got weapons in Minnesota too.
I mean, everybody doubted C.J. Stroud. Look what happened.
Yep.
Well, but here's the thing, though. You can't say everybody because I thought C.J. Stroud was the best quarterback in the draft. I thought he was the best quarterback in the draft. Now, I know I'm an LSU guy. I have nothing against Bryce being from Alabama, but one thing that worried me about Bryce was his size.
Bryce is not a number one.
Well, I mean, he's skilled.
But I will say this, though. Jalen Daniels is really the best quarterback in this draft.
This year? Yeah, this year, yeah. By far. This year is the best quarterback.
I disagree.
Who you think is the best quarterback in this draft?
The one that's going to be sitting on the bench in Atlanta. The one that's going to be sitting on the bench.
Now, Jalen is. And Jalen is going to play.
Jalen, yeah, he gonna play. He was Washington, right? Washington Commanders.
Yeah, we watch Commander.
Yeah,
he's gonna be all right.
He's gonna be all right.
I think Michael Penix Jr. is the best quarterback. He's the steal of the draft, and he's gonna be on the bench his first year.
Now the other boy that threw the 90-yard bomb is really still in the draft. And we got drafted. Can't think of his name right now.
But then you see all the speed they gave.
Man, look who this is. A.B. We on podcast.
I know, right?
Good Brother Podcast.
My man.
Good to see you. How you been, brother? I see. My man. See? Congratulations, bro. Man, look, when I grow up, I want to be just like you.
That's right, man. AD will be like you, AD.
Yeah, AD living good, man. You living a good life, man. You living a good life, man. Living a good life. AB says, "Why you pregnant again?" Yeah, that's my man. Man. That's my man. But yeah, so you want to Churchill originals. Go to Churchill originals. That's good. But with that being said, man, I don't care for Atlanta anyway. And everybody picking them to win the division, they won't win it. They won't win it.
I don't know.
They won't win it. They won't win it. 28-3. That's all I got. 28-3. They won't win it. It'll come down. It'll probably come down to us, them, and Tampa. Carolina's still growing, so they're still growing.
Man, Carolina,
that's a good
Carolina the quarterback.
The wide receiver, he reminds me of Randy Moss. He real country, real grassroots dude. I look for him to be Leggett, the dude that got drafted by South Carolina. From South Carolina.
They went to Carolina from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He is very Moss-like.
Yeah, but he's strong though, man. That kid built.
Ooh, a monster.
But they gave, like I said, they gave Patrick Mahomes two speed. So they're gonna be fast over there at Kansas City.
Yeah, the Xavier, that was a big pickup for them. That was a good pickup for them. See, right. I mean, it fits with Randy. But this is what I'm talking about when I talk about basketball and football. Notice what the Chiefs did. They drafted to their style. They forget everybody else talking about. They draft to their style. One of the things that works well with Patrick Mahomes is a fast receiver that can get downfield and give him room to do what he needs to do underneath. That's what they do.
I agree.
You know, when they had Tariq, they brought in Tony. They bring in these fast receivers. They hit them deep when they can, but if they ain't that guy, well, they take the top off the defense, and that gives Patrick Mahomes all sorts of space.
But what about OBJ going to Miami?
I saw that too, man.
I don't believe it too.
OBJ.
1 year deal.
I don't believe in none one of them.
I don't believe it
OBJ
too.
I don't believe in none one of them.
I'm just saying.
But I like their running backs down there, man.
I don't believe it too. Did y'all see where Tariq said that he'll do 175 and 2 touchdowns on Prime and Prime heyday?
I agree with Tariq.
I agree too. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all tripping. You know. I don't know. A while back, Prime had the same debate with Ocho Cinco. And Ocho Cinco was trying to tell Prime, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that to you. He said, listen, man. Prime was going back and forth with him. He said, but here's the thing, Ocho, you got to understand. He got to get it to you.
Right.
See, what people don't understand what made Prime so dangerous is that quarterback got to be on the money. Because what Prime ability is, if that ball is an inch too much on the inside, that's 6 going the other way.
Yeah, hold up. Let me say this, right? He got a slower receiver in Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice, he killed Deion. Matter of fact, in here one day, I looked at the set. Jerry Rice versus Deion. Deion had 1 or 2 good games against Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice ate him alive every other game.
But first of all, you're talking about the GOAT at receiver.
I'm about to say. That's what I'm about to say,
watch this, though. And watch this. You know who I feel like is right up on the Jerry Rice to me? Steve Largent. Steve Largent. Oh, Lord, I said it up wrong.
But see,
no.
Go back to what Chad just said. Look what you had to go to. You had to go to the GOAT of wide receivers.
But he wasn't fast, though.
But here's the thing. Who was throwing to Jerry Rice?
Montana
and Steve Young. Hall of Famers.
Right.
So
you get Patrick Mahomes, so old boy the ball. They'll kill him real.
Tua throwing to Tariq. He ain't getting 175 on Prime. I'm telling you. That's my point.
Because one thing people will
when I first saw him, he was marathon younger like the one.
But one thing people really underestimate Prime with, he was good at jamming off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they mentioned that. That's a given. They mentioned that. He jammed you off the line. And it's not only that. So my thing with Prime is, like Teresa said, yeah, we do new moves and all like that. I give Tariq all that. The problem is Prime's closing speed and the accuracy of your quarterback is the issue. And that's what he told Chad Ochocinco. When Chad said, I do this, I do that. He just said, Chad, you still got to get it to you. You got to get it to you. If you're an inch too much on the inside, I'm gone. You're an inch too much on the outside, it's incomplete.
He'll bait you. He'll go over the top, get a pick, especially on the home route.
That's the issue. See, I think people think Prime. People thinking the issue is him guarding somebody and the perfect pass coming in there. Nah, because look like to go to Eric. Jerry Rice had great games because Steve Young was throwing it to him.
Patrick Mahomes is going to Tyreek Hill. He'll kill him.
Well, here's the thing about Patrick Mahomes. How accurate is what make Patrick Mahomes so accurate is that he's so mobile and you don't get to him. So that opens the field up. I mean, I can't tell you how. He's accurate on the run, but shit.
Randy Moss will kill Deion. Terrell Owens to get on Deion.
No. Randy, I'm gonna tell you why Randy.
Antonio Brown to kill Deion.
Randy Mouse don't run routes. He runs
That's
go
what I'm
routes.
about to say, Chad. Yeah,
he runs
deep
deep
nine.
nine.
Runner to get Deion. You gotta get Deion on crossing routes.
Kevin Johnson to get him.
Who?
Kevin Johnson, Megatron, who run route.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why I would give Megatron an advantage. Megatron was a beast of a person. So he can probably bully Prime, just throw up the 50-50 ball. So I give you Calvin will be a problem. Those 50-50
so you
balls,
saying, I'll make you a question. So you saying that Deion was shit down Antonio Brown?
Oh man, I take Prime all day long.
Oh yeah.
Well, hell no.
Antonio Brown? Because
Antonio Brown, no.
His mental ain't there.
No, I'm talking about Antonio Brown and nope. I'm talking
Deion
about
to get his head so bad and mess him up.
No.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown in his prime versus Deion in his prime.
Exactly. I take Deion all day long.
No.
All day long.
No.
Yeah, all day long. All day long. Antonio Brown, because like Chad just said, he get his head. Look at the alarm just came up. Yeah, those good brothers. Go ahead, Eric. You got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Man, I'm church here and smoke. Smoke with the boy. Smoke with us.
There you
and
go.
Enjoy and listen to good music.
We got DJ Chad do all that tonight.
Oh yeah, he's doing his thing.
He's finna give it up in a few minutes.
Chad, you got anything before we get out of here? Soul City Smoke Fest.
Hey man, y'all come check us out June 23rd, Soul City Smoke Fest. You're gonna see DJ Maggle, the great black Republican. Hey man,
Blacks for Trump.
like Eric said, man, come smoke with us, dog. Like I said, you'll come, you can leave, you come by yourself, but I guarantee you're gonna leave as a friend.
There you go. And again, man, Churchill, we part of LCA provider Cigar Club. We had our first release this week, the Raspberry Beret and the beef barbecue pig from Casada. You know, they're still their limited release because I don't think they're only limited release cigars. They're here at the shop. Come get you one, try it out. You saw the video earlier talking about them. With that being said, good brothers, baby, we out of here.
Peace.
Y'all be good. Peace, man.